What about West Ham United? They're desperate to strengthen their squad this window, aren't they, Darmish? Let's start with the attack. David Moyes wants two new forwards.
Yeah, potentially one or two. I mean, from the outset, we knew that West Ham United wanted to make 6 new signings in this transfer window. They lost the likes of Mark Noble and Andrei Yarmolenko at the end of last season. So just to fill in those gaps, it's a minimum of 6. They've already made the signings in Naif Aged. They've already made the loan of Alphonse Areola into a permanent deal. And Flynn Downs, of course, the midfielder, has joined from Swansea City. Striker is a priority, and the one that looks like it's edging closer is the Chelsea striker Armando Broja. Look, West Ham United are in advanced talks now, we think, with Chelsea over the signing of Broja. West Ham, for their part, they're keen to do a permanent signing. They want him on a permanent deal, having made an offer of around £30 million for Broja. We think that includes potential add-ons as well. As far as Broja is concerned, he's actually flown back from Chelsea's pre-season tour. Now, there were pictures circulating on social media last week showing him with a protective cast on his foot. Now, he'll be returning to get treatment on that injury, but you'd have to say if a deal can be done with West Ham United, then that could be accelerated as well. So Broja looks like it is the #1 target for West Ham United. They want to do a permanent deal. It will be down to Chelsea to decide whether it's a permanent or a loan. And it's not to say if it's not a permanent that West Ham will say thanks, but no thanks. I think they do want to bring in Broja for next season at the very, very least anyway. The other player that they are looking at is the Sassuolo striker, Gianluca Scamacca. Now, they remain in discussions with Sassuolo, do West Ham United, over that signing. Now, last week, the Sassuolo chief executive, he was quite outspoken, actually, Gianluca Carnevali. He actually made public the fact that West Ham United had made a bid of €40 million plus add-ons. He'd also made public the fact that PSG had made a €35 million bid plus add-ons. Now, cynics had thought that maybe he'd made those bids public because he wanted to get PSG to raise their offer. Because initially, when PSG came in for Scamacca, I think it was Scamacca's dream, maybe, look, I can play with Neymar, Mbappe and Messi. Whereas I think his #1 priority is to get first-team football, which he's more likely to get at West Ham United rather than PSG. So I think he made that public maybe to get PSG to raise their offer. But since then, PSG have signed Hugo Ekitike from Reims, the player that Newcastle United were after for the last 2 transfer windows and were very close to agreeing a deal for. With regard to Broja and Scamacca, which one is the most likely? Well, at the moment, I've been told that it can't be ruled out that they sign both. Whether they can do both on a permanent deal, I'm not sure, because you're talking, you know, the thick end of 70, 80 million pounds there. But, you know, there could be a scenario, this is just me throwing it out there, that if Chelsea say, Broja, yeah, you can go, but only on loan, potentially could West Ham United think, well, we'll get Broja on loan and Scamacca on a permanent deal. As far as I know, West Ham are in for both, and signing both hasn't been ruled out.
You just throw it out there, Darmish. Right. 3 bids for the highly rated Lille midfielder, Amadou Onana. Right. Where are we at with that?
Yeah, we're still... West Ham United is still awaiting a response from Lille. They had 2 bids rejected, and the latest one that they went in for was... It's quite a big one, actually. €38 million plus add-ons. That's for Onana. That, as you say, was West Ham's 3rd bid. They had one for about £23 million rejected the week before. We're just waiting to find out from Lille whether they're going to accept that offer. For a player who hasn't had that much first-team football in the last couple of seasons, but West Ham United have obviously seen something that they like, and he's been linked with a number of other Premier League clubs as well. So maybe West Ham thinking, let's put this offer down, let's try and get this deal agreed and see if Lille will agree to it.
OK. What about Jesse Lingard? David Moyes, is he still interested in getting him back to the London Stadium?
What are we? Look, middle of July now, and still Jesse Lingard hasn't made a decision on what his next club is going to be. It's like nearly 3 weeks since he became a free agent officially, following the expiration of his Manchester United contract. There is an offer on the table from West Ham United, and West Ham are still awaiting a decision from Lingard. He does have other offers as well, we think, from other Premier League clubs and from a club in Saudi Arabia as well, which would represent big, big money. As I said before, he is a free agent. West Ham United obviously are interested. They had that loan spell with Jesse Lingard in the 2020-2021 season. For the second half of that season, what a loan spell that was. 16 Premier League games, 9 Premier League goals, and every time you go to a news conference with David Moyes during a transfer window, more often than not, the question is asked, are you interested in Jesse Lingard? And I think he kind of intimates, why wouldn't we be? Look how well he did for us. It's coming to the crunch now, so it's decision time. We're expecting very, very soon from Jesse Lingard on his next club.